What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? We are wrapping up my Happijack bed install. I got this on Facebook, got a great deal on it. And so the past couple days I've been working on getting it installed. And I've got a mattress coming tomorrow, so I really want to get this thing going. So I spent all day today cutting aluminum. And so what I have here is 2-inch angled aluminum. It's 1/4 inch thick. And then I have 8 cross supports, and for those I'm using 1x3 aluminum box tube that's 1/8 inch thick, and then I'm using self tappers to secure that from the bottom here. I'm only using like 3/4 inch self tappers so it doesn't poke through the top, and then so I'll have 8 of those, and so this is how it's going right now. I've already like pre-drilled this so the self tapper doesn't drag into the this big support here. So yeah, it's been pretty great. I just also tied the drive shaft together and set the level. I saw in a video that you should put the non-motor side a 1/2 inch higher. So that's what I've done, and that actually is where that's the head of the bed. That's where like my pillows are on that side. So yeah, it's all working out. Excited to put a mattress in here tomorrow. I think it's got to sit for like 24 hours or something um, before we can before it's all the way expanded. So anyway, yeah, I just figured I'd pop in here and go live real quick and just finish up these cross beams, and then we'll show you the bed, working in operation, and yeah, we're just hanging out and just chilling. So that's pretty much what we're doing. Hope y'all enjoy. Hope y'all are doing good today. It's a super nice view right here, as you can see. See who's all in here. What's up, Charlie? What's up, Victor? Mike, what up, brother? Chris, yep. What's up, Rick? Yeah, that's right. I'm you could see the bed on the lower left side. That's what I've been sleeping on there. So I'm excited to get into a real bed. I found this bed lift on Facebook. I got a super good deal on it. So yeah, it's awesome. Um, this is what I originally wanted to go with, but when it came time to like actually buy all this stuff, um, I was like, man, I had a hard time like stomaching another 3 grand just for the stuff, and then you have to build the frame, and I knew I wanted to build it out of aluminum, and this is not cheap. We spent quite a grip at the aluminum supply today just on this stuff, but yeah, it'll be super nice, and it's lightweight, and probably stronger than it might be stronger and lighter than wood. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna keep zapping some screws through here. I'm gonna just do, yeah, that's right, I need to do this side, this last one real quick before I can't at some point I'm gonna have to like go outside and screw in some from the outside. So no big deal. Where's my clamp? Just got some 3/4 self tappers. Where'd they go? Right there. And then I'm trying to use the lid of this storage thing to catch all the little shavings that come out. It's been working good so far. Oops. It's hard to hold all this at once. Let's see if I could hold it with my knee. Done. One more over here on the end. This is awkward. I should probably lift this up higher, right? Let's send her up a little bit, shall we? Oh, yeah. Gotta secure some wires, of course. And then I've got my trash can sitting out here. Excuse me. Ted is Ted has found a new spot away from the chaos. Check this out. He's just chilling right here. I put his bed in the middle when we go driving around, and so we've been running errands all day. And there's, I'm making a bunch of noise, like clanking metal around, like right above where he usually kind of chills out. So he's been seeking refuge in the cab, just chilling. What's up, Colton? What's up, Francis? Yeah, building the Happijack. I'm super excited for this thing. Got a mattress coming tomorrow. Yeah, motor isn't too bad. It's only like a 3 amp, 12 volt motor. But when it does initially kick on, it kind of like, there's a little bit of a voltage drop in that circuit, and my lights kind of dim, which is not ideal. What's up, Real Cruise? What's up? What's up? We're just finishing up the Happijack bed. Picked this frame up over the weekend. Got it off of Facebook. Super good deal. And I've been cutting metal all day, cutting aluminum. And so I'm just finishing up the last of all the pieces. So this is a queen. So it's going to be 60 inches wide. And the longer pieces here that we're looking at, let's see if I can find my cheat sheet. They're like 83, I want to say, long. 83 3/4, so like 84 inches wide. And then I think it's like 86-ish, like wall to wall, or maybe to the face of these brackets here. So I don't think, yeah, the queen mattress is going to come up a little short. So we shall see. Anyway, but yeah, I'm going to put probably a piece of 1/4 inch ply over the top of these beams. And then I will, I'll probably use the router and like cut some grooves in it, for airflow and stuff. And then once I have like some wiring and stuff in here, I'll put another piece of 1/4 inch ply, and I'll get you guys a little closer, but there's basically a 1/4 inch lip right here. And so if I get that flush and just trim it out on the inside, it'll be flush, and then I can have some like puck lights that are flush mounted in there too. I think it'll be cool. What you think, Ted? You thirsty? You want some water, brother? Come on. I got you. Ted's up and at him from his little retreat. There, brother. Yeah, so I've got the left and rights that go top to bottom there. That's a 2-inch angle that's 1/4 inch thick. And then the cross beams are 1x3 box tube that's 1/8 inch thick. I think it's all 60/61. Hey Craig, no, I did not. You didn't miss anything, man. So I've been filming this install bit by bit, and so I got to a point where I'd filmed, for today, I'd filmed everything that I needed to. So I just figured I'd hop on live and just finish up the rest of it, hang out with you guys for a little bit. Ted is probably not going to be able to jump up here by himself, but I can tell you that in the lowest position, it's like right here, which is about knee height. He can jump up on this right here just fine. What's up, buddy? You want to hang up up there? So he probably won't be able to make it up on the bed, but he'll probably jump off. What you doing, dude? That's not your bed. You can jump up here. Come on. Can you show the people how you can jump? Come on. He's really he's not confident in his jumping skills, so he'll like run up a couple times. You're good, bro. Come on. Send it, Ted. He wants my help usually, so. There you go, buddy. Just don't lower the bed on yourself there, bro. He's probably gonna bail once I start drilling stuff. What's up, dude? Been chilling. Okay. Oh. Could put another one on this side. Try not to make too much noise. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 box trucks like right in a row right here. It rained all day pretty much, and so I'm hoping tomorrow that it's clear and I can get a really cool drone shot with Brad's door open, get mine open, and then all the shots with everybody's like solar panels and stuff. That would be super cool. Alrighty. Stop it. Okay. And I lost my drill. How can you lose a power drill? My inverter's cranking. My water heater just turned on. Heating up that water for me. It's probably like one of my top favorite upgrades that I've done like on this build versus my last one is having like an on-demand water heater because I had the propane water heater last time, and the way it was set up, and with being inexperienced with layouts and stuff, I had to swap my propane tank like every time. And then the propane ones are kind of finicky, right? So you always have to kind of play with it, and it's inconsistent on the temperature. But this thing is just dialed. It's like being at your house. Go in there, turn it on. Okay, where's my little shield? Oh, I left it over here. Cements like this. I should put like a box right here. Yeah, dude. Get a little more height out of the situation. Yo, Mike, I'll use this earlier today, putting this together, and then my buddy's 7.3. He's got an E450 7.3. His starter went out, and used this sucker today. So, shouts out to you, brother. It's been badass. It's been nice having a ratchet again that works, and this one's got like high speed, so it'll really like for impatient people like myself, it'll thread something on like real quick. So hella pumped. All right, let's get this over here. Water heater just turned off. It only takes like a couple minutes to maintain. All right, that should catch pretty much everything. Nice. Let's go one more. What you doing, Ted? Should probably hit a couple of these too before it gets too gray. I guess it doesn't matter though. I can just lift it up and get underneath there. Clamp life. Can't get anything done without a set of clamps. Now let's see if I can balance this and not spill all the shavings all over my floor. Oh, we got this, brother. Oh. The controller just fell on Ted. He's gonna bail soon. What's up, bro? He's looking out the... You smell something, dude? We had sea lions out here like 30 minutes ago. It was so cool watching them cruise back and forth. And as long as I've chilled at this spot, I've never seen sea lions. And I had never seen a dolphin here until the other day, too. I think Brad pointed it out. And I've got some hours out here, man, I'm telling you. So it's pretty cool. I feel like it's mission accomplished, you know? I've got a trash can right here. I promise you I'm not dumping this shit on the ground. I was drilling. I had to like pre-drill all these holes like bigger than the thickness of the screw that I'm putting in. That way it doesn't grab onto this when I'm screwing it in to the for the slats. Let's give her a little more height there, Ted. Oh. All right. Can y'all see like underneath a little better now? Yeah, that's probably better. Thanks, Craig. Yeah, Brad's awesome. His door's pretty much done. We just have to do the struts tomorrow, and that's a done deal. He's going to do window and insulation and all this stuff. Yeah, big no from Ted. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate the support, man. Michael says hey, e-bike, you should get the guys to help you install your ceiling panels. Yeah, no doubt, man. I am very eager to do that as well. I have a panel that's pre-cut. It's ready to go. I just need the correct butt joint piece, I believe it's called. It's like a butt joint trim. What's up, HBA Dave? What happened with the Brad build? Left us hanging. Yeah, sorry, man. It timed out and got late. And we were also going for like 7 hours, I think, the last time. Mike, I did not get the correct channel for it yet. I've been slacking on that. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll get that ordered because that's been bothering me. Dude, you're trapped over here, buddy. Are you sure you want to be here? All right, dude. Chilling. Oh, I didn't do bolts over here yet. Slacking, bruh. Let's hit that. Let's hit that right now. Okay, I already did the other side. Is that King? I hear King's car. He must be getting ready to go to work. Yeah, 6:40. I think. He might be off today. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I saw him when I pulled back up here. Push this little rig further on down there, brother. Cool. Got all those. Just need to do these two over here and put two more in. And I need to do the bolts over here for this one. Yeah. So far, so good. Dump this again before it gets too crazy. Oh. Craig, this is a Happijack bed, so it's a 12-volt motor that's on the top left. You can barely see it at the very top, that little black and silver thing. And then it's chain driven. And so basically from here, there's a sprocket and a chain, and it transfers over to here. And there's a chain that goes up and down also on each of these verticals, right? And there's another chain on the top that connects these two. And then to tie both of them together, there's a drive shaft here. And then you get it to the right length. and secure it on there. So yeah, anyway, that was kind of rubbing on the drive shaft. I need to put a screw in this to hold it up. So yeah, it's a pretty, like, it's a name brand, like bed lift. Pretty sure this has been around for a really long time. What's up, brother?
Did you finish it?
Almost. I got 2 or 3 more supports to go and do just a bunch of
Can
screws.
I come in and look?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Come on in, brother. We are we're live right now. Live in action. You're good, dude. Come on in. Go look at it. Got the brother Scott here checking me out. So
That's looking really solid, Dave.
thanks, Tubby Tub. Yeah, I'm super excited for the whole bed frame. I've been just kind of hanging out on this little platform on the left. So Tubby says, as you considered finishing the scene while Brad is there to maybe help you out? 100%. Yeah, between Scott and Brad, somebody's going to be in here holding their hands up, fighting with a wobbly 4x8 panel, trying to keep everything in here and keep it in one piece. So yeah, that's deep down, it's actually, I was devising that plan. The second that I saw it fail, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to wait until I have some real help around here so we can both struggle together.
The struggle is real.
Yeah. Big time.
Looking good, brother.
Thanks, man. What was I going to do next? Which one? Oh. Probably just, dang, I'm trying to figure out how not to get this stuff everywhere. I should call Scott back in here. Hey, hold this tray. I think I could do this with my own 2 hands, though. It's getting a little dark. Early sunset. We've got AJ next door from Havasu. There we go. Nomad Brad meetup coming soon. Coming soon, brother.
Put the nose to the grindstone on Monday and let's get to work. What's your plan, man? What do you guys do?
Dum 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 dum.
No, I mean it's just on the okay.
Yay, that's right. Yay. I know Ted's going to be excited. He's ready to have an actual bed. He looks at me like so upset when I have to boot him off of this because there's just not enough. my shoulder width to width is like the same width as this. So I come up here and I eat breakfast every morning. I'll sit right here with him, get a nice view, and then every time the bike is off of the support or the bike rack right here, I'll drop the tailgate, put his bed on the tailgate so he can like look around, have a sick view all day. Oh yeah, what's up, brother? It's almost done. No. Yep. There's a couple more supports. I'll go get a mattress tomorrow and I'll be sleeping good. I feel like the aluminum price like went up since I bought the all the material for this door. Dun, dun, dun. I think this is like the most expensive bed. I mean, I think I bought some nice mattresses before, but like as far as the frame goes, yeah. Never spent this much on a bed frame before. I guess I could say that. Yikes, dude. All right, so these are all in all the way. 2 more to go, bro. I can't see. Can't see my marks. Ow. What is that, bro? He doesn't care. All right, there it is. Ow. Is that metal? No? What is that? Man, ChatGPT is so cool. I used like most of that for the measurements and like what gauge thickness aluminum should I buy for this length, for this amount of weight. And then like figuring out like what the gap is between all these to make them even. I'm just too lazy to do the math, honestly. I know how to do the math, but Okay, this one's right over this. It'll be all right. Now I'm gonna start running into this thing with my skull. I need to bring that trash can inside. That would be the smart thing to do. I guess I'll do the back screws first on this one before I put this in. Oops. Sorry, that was loud. Smack again. I'm too tall for this, to ride this ride. Oh my God. Try again. All right. Smack the mic. Okay. There it is. Clamp. Hey, what are you doing back here? What are you doing? And there is metal everywhere on the floor, on the bed. Awesome. Oh well. What happened, dude? Did something bite you? What are you going? You're going crazy over here. What happened? All right. 4 more screws. I got to do the front over here and the back over here. David, so is Nomad Brad's door done? It is almost done. As far as the functionality, all he needs is the upper gas struts, which we'll install tomorrow. My guess, if you had the choice again, would you rather have a liftgate for a deck or the door style you have now? Yeah, so next truck will have a liftgate, definitely. I'd prefer a liftgate. That would be pretty cool. Phil's Camping Review says I prefer this type of bed over Nomad Brad's. Yeah, they each have their pros and cons. So, this one can potentially block your view, can limit your ceiling height. So, the way that I have it set up is that I'm putting a 6-inch mattress with a topper on there. And yeah, we're dialed. Elevator bed, eh? Yes, sir. HBA Dave is a Happijack. CMH Bullet asks, what is the cost on the Happijack? So if you buy it retail, it's $2,700 plus freight plus tax. I bought this on Marketplace. I saved a little over $1,000. But the trick with the Happijack bed is that it doesn't come with any of this. This is custom built to spec, so you have to factor this in, in your material cost. Today, you'll see in the video when it comes out, but these guys screwed up my order in my favor. So I saved about $180, but I still spent about $500 today just on aluminum, and then I spent the rest of the day cutting it, and it's 7 o'clock and I'm still playing with it. So yeah, it's quite an investment, but this is actually the bed lift that I initially wanted. I said it earlier, I just couldn't quite stomach like spending $3,000 when it was coming time to like buy all this stuff, the batteries, like the panels, like all the stuff that was really important. And so I hadn't really crossed that bridge. And then so I had also had plans to do like the Lippert style, like seatbelt style lift. That's also pretty common, and a lot of people have done it themselves. If you just like YouTube search like bed lifts, DIY like camper bed lifts, you'll find a couple of videos. One guy has a really good detailed video, and he used big 80/20 sections right here. And I'm not sure what would have been more expensive, 80/20 or just this aluminum, but it probably would have been 80/20 if you factor in all the ankle brackets and the specialty hardware that you need. Like I had all this hardware. I had the quarter 20 bolts to secure it on the edge. I had all these self tappers, so I was pretty set up for this job to do it with this type of material. If I would have gone 80/20, um, I've done it before in a transit build that I had back in like 2018. And I used aluminum angle and I made my own brackets, and it took forever. Like to figure that out, and like you got to have a drill press, and it's just a pain, right? It takes forever. So yeah, this was a solid way to do it, and then I'll still have room for lights underneath here and all kind of stuff. So overall, I'm really happy with it so far. It's gonna be a really good setup. What are you doing? You're going crazy. All right. Two more. Yep. Two more right there. And that's a done deal. What do you plan to do under the bed? Asked Angela. So I'm going to do 1/4 inch ply. going to come underneath here, and I'm going to trim it out to the inside border here, and so it'll pretty much be flush with the bottom of this channel. And then there's going to be a 1-inch gap between that, and then in between this frame and the mattress I'll put 1/4-inch ply, and I'll route some channels in there for ventilation, and that'll also allow me to run like some shallow like puck lights inside of here, so I'll be able to run some wires and do all that. So I also left like a little bit of gap in between the end of this slat and the edge of this, so I have room to actually run wires on the edges. So that was something that I kind of thought about before doing all this. Luckily, doesn't always work out that way. Rick says Ted's not bothered by the noise. He just doesn't want to get sucker punched by the remote. Yeah, either that or a drill. Phil's Camping Review here from Australia, man. Thanks for joining us today, brother. Toby says he loves his ceiling bed the best. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, bench seating. Yeah, there's this whole thing is like set up for seating underneath. Oh, I had it zoomed in a little, huh? Oh, out of focus. There we go. So we're wired right now to the webcam to my laptop, so I can't really bring you all the way over. But from here, there's like an L-shaped cabinet where all my electrical stuff is, and that's like a L-shaped bench. And then same with this one over here. It runs the entire length of this mattress, so it's 60 inches wide for this side, and then immediately after here is just all cabinets. So you'll be able to come through here, and when the bed is all the way up, I'll have cushions down here. I can entertain, have a handful of people in here. Probably going to do like a floating ottoman thing that that I can scoot over here and use as a step. And I could also could have somebody else could sleep on underneath. It'd be a little short, but so maybe you could build something that goes side to side right here with this side of the bench. That'd probably be a little more practical. Francis says, can it still work without electric motors lifting it up and down? Yeah, so there's a keyway that's on the top of this thing, and you can chuck up a drill to it and go up and down. Greg Jones says, did you guys finish Nomad Brad's doors? It's almost done, Greg. So the only thing we have left for just the functionality standpoint is the upper shocks for the upper door. And I've got some parts coming in tomorrow, and we'll be able to finish that up. He's pretty eager to get that finished so he can move on some other projects. State News Service says, question, do the self-tappers have points sticking up to cut the mattress? Good question, brother. So the answer is no. I'm using 3/4-inch self-tappers here. And so that's it's nowhere near going to be the height of the top of this channel. It actually ends up just kind of chilling inside of that 1x3 channel. And so on the top of here, I'll lower it down a little bit. It's just super flush. There's no hardware poking up. The only hardware that does poke up are these 1/4-20 bolts that are on the edge, but it's still shorter in height than the top of these cross members. So that's not going to affect the mattress. And those are 1/4-20 bolts. They're machine screws. They don't have a sharp point like that anyway. And it's very unlikely you'll have enough pressure to for it to even cause a problem, even if they were pointed. So, but good question, brother. I had a selection of quarter or self tappers to choose from, so I didn't poke all the way into the mattress. Portly, what's up? Just got here. What's going on, man? Wayne Gunner says if you use a paper or styrofoam cup and poke a hole in the bottom and the center, you can stick. Oh my. Dude, Wayne, where have you been, Wayne? I've been getting metal shavings all over my floor. That is an awesome tip. I should have thought of that, man. That's a great trick. All right, so 2 more and we're done. Where's my shield? Where's my cup? I don't have a paper cup, unfortunately. Here it is. No paper cups today. Just gonna send it and just vacuum the hell out of everything. Oh, I need a clamp here. Duh. Duh, brother. I gotta figure out what to eat for dinner. Where did this screw come from? A busted Phillips wood screw? I don't know how that got right there. Super neat trick. Wayne, I wish you were in here like as soon as I started. Oh. Don't spill them on the pillows. Cool. One more. We'll take some questions for just a few minutes, and then I'm going to sign off. I've got to run the vacuum and get cleaned up and get some food and get some rest. Got a big date tomorrow. Oh. Oh my gosh. The last one. It's tough because it's all the way in the corner. It's a goofy angle. Okay. That is it. We are done with this part. Oops. All right, so hang out with you guys for a second and take some questions, whatnot, and then I'm outie. Poorly says at 6'2", are you forever going to be hitting your head on the bed? Man, that's a good point. So it's a Happijack bed, brother. So I can, luckily, it'll go pretty much all the way to the ceiling. I need to secure some wiring before I send it all the way up to show you guys. But yeah, it'll go all the way to the ceiling, and I should have plenty of room underneath it to walk underneath. That was my main concern, 100%. And so when I installed the frame pieces, I put it up to the ceiling like as high as I could. So cool, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys for chiming in. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, get out of here. Hope to see everybody at Brad's meetup here coming soon this weekend. And stay tuned to the channel for some new videos coming soon. Going to start editing here and trying to pump out some videos, and we'll see you next time, guys.